And we welcome you back into another Dodger Poke Report main feature cut. Today's main feature is on right-handed pitcher from Seoul, South Korea, Hyun-il Choi. Choi was picked up by the Dodgers in 2018, and according to MLB.com, if the Dodgers had not picked him up, he was likely going to be a first-round draft pick in the Korean Baseball Organization's draft in 2018. Choi, alongside Miguel Vargas, was named a minor league player of the year in the Dodgers organization. So this is a young man that can pitch, and he can pitch very well. It's going to be fun because Choi is not the typical pitching prospect that you see nowadays, in the sense that he's not a high spin rate guy, he's not a high velocity guy, but he is a guy that throws a lot of strikes, and he throws a lot of strikes with 4 pitches. This is actually a sequence to start off an inning. You're going to see he throws 2 changeups in a row to start off the inning, and because he throws those 2 changeups in a row, watch what happens to the hitter on a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. Although the pitch is only 91, he's late, and that's because Choi has used his changeup to set the pitch up. Another thing that Choi does with his fastball is he's able to get that hopping action, and he's able to ride it at the top of the zone. And although it's not a huge spin rate, the reason why he's able to get that hop, as you saw in those 2 pitches, and then the ride you're going to see in this pitch, is because he gets underneath the ball with a lower arm angle, and because he gets underneath it, the ball does not drop as much, which gives that riding effect to the hitter. Another pitch that he has is a curveball and then also a slider. He's able to use the slider as a strike pitch to get ahead in the count, to get a rollover, as you saw there. And he's also able to use the slider as a wipeout, strikeout pitch. So although Choi is not a guy that throws mid-90s, although he's not a guy that has a huge spin rate on his fastball, he is a guy that is able to have a very good strikeout to walk ratio, because simply he doesn't walk anybody, and he's able to set up his strikeout pitches by throwing 4 pitches, 4 strikes. So this is a young man that really knows how to pitch. I'm excited to get to see him if he moves up to Double-A Tulsa next year. Now, he ended last year in 2021 in High A Great Lakes. I'm going to assume that the Dodgers, if they do it like they normally do, would start him in Great Lakes to begin 2021, and then somewhere around August probably move him up to Double-A Tulsa, which is where I would get to see him. So I'll be very excited to get to see the 4-pitch mix, of Hyun-il Choi for the Dodgers. I'm glad that you tuned in for another Dodger Poke Report main feature cut, and I hope that you visit DodgerPokeReport.com or Dodger Poke on all the social media platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or TikTok. And I hope also you follow our new podcast. Just go to your podcast streaming service of your choice and search Dodger Poke Report and never miss a thing from Dodger Poke. Thanks for viewing, and as always, go Dodgers.